Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. So one of the biggest things that I've noticed that causes a lot of people to get down on themselves during their fitness journey and even in business, and like relationships with their family and stuff like that is they compare themselves to other people. And I've also fallen victim to comparing myself, whether it be from a relationship standpoint, whether it be a success standpoint, even though, I'm proud of my buddies for winning, being successful, at times I would still compare. I'm like, dang, man, they winning and, I'm not there yet, though. I'm not there yet. It's not that I don't want them to succeed, but we naturally tend to compare ourselves. It's just like a normal thing, guys. If people who say they don't do it, they do it. But it just might be subconscious. But I found myself doing this at times in my life, and it would lower my vibration. It would lower my energy. And I'm big on energy, man. I'm big on just learning what picks me up, what lights me up. You know what I'm saying? I know when I create podcasts, I know when I'm giving value to you guys, that lights me up. You see what I'm saying? But if I'm, all caught up into another motherfucker's life, how ripped up they are, how successful their business going, how their life is, then it can tend to lower my vibration. So that's why I say you got to run your own race, okay? You got to run your own race. Stop trying to look like the Instagram fitness influencer that you see on, Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. You want to look the best that you can look. Because I get a lot of you guys, y'all slide in my inbox on Instagram or Facebook. Hey, coach, man, if I could just look like you, man, boy, I'd be good. No, I understand where you're coming from, but you want to look the best that you can look. Because there's a lot of trends out there that'll lie to you. Yeah, you can look like me. Yeah, you can look like me. But you don't even know they ass be on steroids. I'm not saying all of them, but some of them be taking enhancements. And so they'll sell you a dream. They'll sell you a unicorn, but give your ass a donkey. That ain't what I'm here to do. I'm gonna give you this game, and I'm gonna give it to you straight, and just keep it real with you, because that's something that I always wanted when I was growing up and when I was coming up in the fitness industry. I wanted people to just be raw with me, man. And as I became more self-aware, I'm like, when I would join different coaching programs, I would ask my mentors and my coaches. I'm like, yo, look, I know you made it and you became successful, but keep it straight with me, man. What did you do? How did you do it? You see what I'm saying? And so that way we have better expectations and more context on what needs to happen to get to a certain point. But most times people don't know what was required to get to that point. You see what I'm saying? And so, for example, a lot of people would look at different fitness coaches and trainers and they like, well, shoot, I want to look like that, but man, I don't know if I could ever look like that. But you don't know what they went through to get to that point. You don't know, that Jay Jackson started working out when he was 12, 13 years old. I've been doing this for I'm 33 years old now. So I've been doing it 20 plus years. I've been working out. I didn't start training people until I was like 18, 19 years old. I've been in the game for a minute. You see what I'm saying? But some people, you just starting your journey. Some people, you may have did a little bit of exercise when you played sports, but you didn't understand it. You didn't understand it on a deep level. You just know, oh man, I got to move a little bit. I got to do a little bit of cardio. I got to hit a little bit of weights. But do you have structure? You got people out here, it's different levels to this thing, man. You got to understand what level you're at right now. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a bad person if you're at a lower level than other people. You just got to be aware of where you are while you're running your race. Like I do love the fact that we can see people. I love how social media has allowed for us to see where people are. You know what I'm saying? We can see the possibilities. We can see the level of success that people can accomplish and that we all can accomplish. And so it's very inspiring. And so when I see people hating on other people who are successful, riding in nice cars, having a nice house, going on vacations, and people saying, must be nice, that's putting bad energy into the world, like you're not gonna be able to ever have it. Like you're not willing to put in the work. And if your ass ain't willing to put in the work, then must be nice sitting your ass on that couch with that big old ass stomach being a hater. And it's not saying, I'm not saying everybody with big old ass stomach is a hater, but what I'm saying is the people who hating, the people who are not willing to put in the work, hey, you get what you put in. You see what I'm saying? But I understand there's people who listen to my podcast, they watch my content. You want better. You just hit some hard times. You went through, maybe you went through a down season and you got to bounce back. That's the people who I want to help. The people who want the help, the people who want the guidance. And so I'm giving you the game on how to not just what to do in the gym, what to do with your nutrition, but also how to think about these things. Guys, this is one of the biggest things I've learned in my life. You don't want to just look at people, because it's great to look at people and see where they are and see the success that you can have, but you also want to, whenever you can, listen to these people. Like whenever I see like these little clips of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and it's like little clips of their interviews and stuff, I lock in because I want to see how these people think. Because the way you think affects the way you feel. A lot of you guys, you're not successful at whatever you want to accomplish because you don't feel deep down that you can do it. You have a negative a negative emotion behind what's going to be required to get it. And if you have a negative thought that's going to trickle down into you having a negative emotion, and so now you are already going into it feeling defeated. Versus, damn man, I could do this, man. If he could do it, I know I could do it. But I got to be able to give this life to my kids. I got to be able to give this life to my family. You see what I'm saying? You go with it feeling more uplifted, more empowered. That's why I tell y'all, set vision, create a vision board, set goals. That empowers you. That shit lights you up. And it's going to be different for everybody on whatever it is that inspired them. I used to have my Corvette that I have right now on my vision board. This type of shit lights me up. Coming from where I come from in the hood, it lights me up. You know what I'm saying? And so now if I'm going to the hood and little kids, little black boys and little black girls, they see me riding in this stuff, I'm not no rapper. I'm not no pro athlete. I'm just a business owner helping people. They like, oh man, so I don't have to be a rapper or a pro athlete. I could build a business. You see what I'm saying? Because we need people who feel like we have similarities with to feel like we can do it. I'm not going to say that. I could say, let's say I see a black guy go out and get a Lambo. It's a Lambo sitting right next to me right now. See, and let's say I see a black guy get out of it. And it's not to say I wouldn't be inspired if I see a white guy get out of it. But it's a little different if you see a black guy get out of it. From a black guy's perspective, like, damn, oh, this shit really possible. We out here, these guys out here really living. You know what I'm saying? And it's like your vibe attracts your tribe. But now, of course, I would still be inspired if it was a white guy getting out of it too, because I like nice cars. You see what I'm saying? And so use it. When you see people who are a little bit further ahead of you from a family standpoint, financial standpoint, fitness standpoint, use that shit as inspiration. Use it as fuel. Don't hate. Don't put that negative energy into the world. But then you want to be aware of where are you in your journey, right? Where are you in your journey? And then you run your own race. You say to yourself, well, cool, I know I ain't been working out. Well, let me get my ass in the gym. All right, cool, I'm in the gym. Well, now it's time to take it to the next level. I'm ready to really start building some muscle. I'm ready to really start, dialing in my nutrition the right way and not just saying I'm eating healthy. I'm eating healthy, but my stomach ain't going down. So obviously it's another level to what I need to do. But if you're always looking at other people and what they're doing and you're not running your own race, you ain't gonna never really get to where you want to be because you're not focusing on what's in front of you. And so that's why I always say, run your own race. Build your body in a way that you want it to be built. Because your lifestyle is different. You got guys and women that's all on social media, they ripped up, cut up, but they ass might not do nothing else but work out. But let's say you got a crazy busy schedule. You got family, you got responsibilities, and you might only be able to work out 3-4 days a week. that's a different race. you got a whole different lifestyle. And so you can't compare yourself to what they doing. You can't compare yourself to where they at. Because they might be like Jay Jackson. They've been working out for 20 plus years. Your ass, you might only been doing it for 3, 5, couple of months. There's no comparison. All it is you can just look at it as inspiration. Take it for what it is. This is why I always tell people, like, once you start to notice success patterns, I look at like little success patterns as far as like, when I know something lights me up, I take note of it. And so whenever I'm like in low vibration, I'm low energy, because we all get there. Some people say it's motivation. No, you just in a low state, low vibration state. I know when I see other folks, nice whips, big ass house, high rise condos, with their kids, with their family, enjoying themselves on vacation, this lights me up. So I tend to look at things like that. You see what I'm saying? But you got to know what it is for you. What's going to light you up? What's going to fuel you? And so that way you see it lights you up, but you still running your own race. Don't be running but looking at the motherfucker next to you, but you ain't looking to see what's in front of you. You'll never get to where you want to be at, man. All right? And so hopefully y'all found this helpful. I just wanted to give y'all some game on that, because I noticed that a lot of people are comparing. They feel down on themselves. Some people go into depressions because they don't understand the value that they have. They don't understand the blessings that they have. And one of the biggest blessings is that you have your life. It's people out here, they lose their lives every single day. And so you blessed just to have the opportunity to run your own race. You blessed to have the opportunity to put your own thoughts and opinions into the world. What do y'all think I'm doing right now? All I'm doing is putting out there my experiences, my thoughts, my perspectives on these things. And the people who rock with it, they go rock with it. The people who ain't, they can get the hell on. I really don't care, because I know what I'm doing is helping folks. You see what I'm saying? There's a reason I got almost close to 100,000 people following me across all these different platforms. So I know it works. I know it's changed my life. I know it's changed lives of the people that I coach. And shit, there's even people that just watch my free content who is changing their life. Yeah, I be having guys hitting me up in the inbox. Hey man, just wanted to say I appreciate it, man. I done dropped like 30 pounds. It was one guy, I think he was like 19, 20. I think he dropped like 65 pounds over the course of like a year and a half. He hit me up because he didn't have the money to be able to invest, but he was really tapped in with the content. Can't be mad at that. I ain't expecting for everybody to join, but I still want to give y'all this game, and so that way you can run your own race and be successful. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. But anyway, hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to share the podcast, subscribe to the podcast, and oh yeah, leave your boy a 5-star review. Believe that, because we already on Apple Podcasts, we already over 25 plus 5-star reviews. Hey man, I appreciate y'all. All right, trust me, I'm gonna keep on dropping this game for y'all, because I want y'all to be successful. And this is like, what did I say? I guess I can use the word therapeutic, because in the free content on social media, like on Facebook and Instagram, them little short videos, 30-second video clips, I'm giving y'all what you want. You want to hear about the foods and the exercise, all that. On the podcast, I can give y'all this real game. I can give y'all how I really think about things, my opinions and my experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly, because this is where we really connect. You know what I'm saying? Because even though some people, they go through hard times because they're comparing themselves, shit, I went through that myself. I know the shame that go with it. I know the sometimes even feeling embarrassed, because you're like, dang, I grew up with this person, but look what they at right now. You see what I'm saying? Dang, I remember when this person was right here, but now look where they at now. Man, I gotta get myself right. Use it as fuel. Don't let it bring you down. All right? And just remember, you running your own race, man. At night, you going to sleep with yourself, maybe with your partner if you got a partner. At the end of the day, you got to make sure you're taking care of you. You can't be paying attention to all these other folks. All right? Other than that, guys, we out of here. Let's go.